It's 2 o'clock here.
It looks like a real person. Is that real?
This is Helen Wendy Nyabuto, and she was just seconds away from tragedy in that video. Helen was a 24-year-old Kenyan nurse from the village of Misei, Kisii County. She came to Canada in 2019 on a 10-year study visa, chasing a better life. On August 18, 2022, off-duty and restless, Helen scanned her motel grounds for anything to break the boredom. She found a pool at 2 p.m. She changed into a swimsuit and went live on Facebook. What followed would turn that bright afternoon into a story her family would never forget.
It looks good. Hi there. How do? It's una lola side. It's 2 o'clock here.
For 10 carefree minutes, she played in the water while friends watched online. Then came the choice that would change everything. Helen pushed into the deep, with no one there but a live stream that couldn't save her.
Now enjoy.
She fought to stay afloat, kicking, gasping, calling out to anyone who might hear, but the pool deck was empty. Helen sank out of sight, the stream still running. She wasn't a strong swimmer, and the pool's deepest end had no clear warnings to keep people out. It was a tragedy waiting to happen. Her body lay on the pool floor for hours, the stream still running until around 5:44 p.m. when other motel guests came for an evening swim and discovered her.
Is that real? I know, that scared the shit out of me when I got it. I think it's a poodle. Does that freak you out or what?
That looks so realistic.
I know.
But the thing is, if it was an absolute dead person, it'd be floating to the top, right?
Maybe that. Like, go around behind. Like, go.
It looks like a real person.
Okay, so go around there. Go around to the.
I'm not.
At first, guests thought the figure at the bottom of the pool was a mannequin, until the truth hit. Paramedics pulled up Helen Wendy Nyabuto, but it was too late. She had drowned hours earlier while live streaming. Police ruled it an accident. Her family in Kenya lost their main supporter, and her brother Enoch's GoFundMe raised 60,000 Canadian dollars to bring her home for burial. The motel has since added safety measures, but for those who knew Helen, only the memory of her bright spirit remains. The woman being robbed here by these armed men is Caitlin Siragusa, a 31-year-old streamer on Twitch. Most people know her as Amaranth. On the night of March 2nd, 2025, the street outside Caitlin's home looked calm. Too calm. A car looped the block. Once, twice, 11 times. 3 armed men inside, with a driver waiting, circled for one reason: to make sure Caitlin was home. She was. In late 2024, Caitlin had made a social media post, casually asking for advice about her cryptocurrency holdings and sharing a screenshot showing more than $20 million in Bitcoin. With an audience that large, over 6 million on Twitch alone, that kind of revelation was like ringing a dinner bell for criminals. At 10:40 p.m., Caitlin's door sensors tripped. Cameras caught the men who had been circling her home slipping inside. Caitlin was alone in the main bedroom. Her husband was in another building on the property, too far away to hear the commotion from the armed men going after his wife. Armed men who came for one thing: find Caitlin and drain the $20 million crypto balance she had been flaunting on her social media.
What's the lock? What's the lock? What's the lock? Here! Here! We're checking! Nico, we're already in! Look, there's a camera right there, we're already in! Just do it! Go! Everything's saying this. Everything's saying, go! Just get it! We got a problem. Keep the door. Come on here! Come on here! I'm the fucking crypto! You want the crypto? I swear to God! I will cut you and kill you! You want the crypto, please! sniper.
The gunman went straight for her room, firing through the locked door before bursting in. Masked and armed, they pinned Caitlin down, pistol whipping her as they demanded her crypto wallet. They knew exactly who she was and how much she was worth. Under the threat of death, the intruders thrust a phone at Caitlin and ordered her to log into her crypto wallet so they could loot it. In that moment, Caitlin knew that calling 911 wasn't an option, since the gunman would likely kill her at any sign of reaching out for help. Desperate but clear-headed, she took the phone as if to comply and made a bold move. Instead of opening a banking app, she quietly navigated to her Twitter account while the intruders hovered. At 10:55 p.m., a chilling post appeared. By some stroke of luck, her husband Nick saw the tweet from a separate building on the property and immediately armed himself. Struggling to stay calm, Caitlin told the gunman her husband had the keys to the crypto and that she would take them to him. Believing she was too frightened to lie, the intruders agreed, using her as a pawn to lead them through the dark house. Caitlin led the trio across the yard toward that second building. They believed she was guiding them to $20 million crypto stash, but she was leading them to her husband, into a 3-on-1 showdown with her Texan husband already armed and waiting.
It's in here. Come on. Go.
Nick Lee was already set. He had position and the element of surprise. Nick fired, clipping him. Panic. The others scattered and sprinted for the getaway car. Soon after, officers arrested all four, the 3 gunmen and their driver, ages 16 to 19, on charges of aggravated kidnapping and aggravated robbery with a deadly weapon.
Sounds like someone's trying to break in to my next door
I'll get this down.
house.
In the early hours of December 4th, 2020, Twitch streamer Jay Kirky was deep into a late-night Resident Evil gaming session, broadcasting live from his small apartment. It was around 5 a.m., a time when most of the world was asleep. Jay Kirky expected a quiet stream with a few viewers, and for a while, everything was normal. Then real-life terror eclipsed anything in the game.
Sounds like someone's trying to break in.
The banging continued. Then he rose from his chair to investigate off camera. Shattering glass and frantic shouting erupted in the background, all captured by the live audio. Viewers listened in shock as chaos unfolded just out of frame.
Hello? What's the matter? What do you want? You can have anything you want. You can have anything you want. You can have anything you want. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Come on. It's me. It's just me, I promise. I'll give you anything. I'll give you anything you want. I'm so sorry.
3 men, armed machetes and guns, forced their way in through windows and a door, like the Jay's place had no defenses at all. Then, as abruptly as it began, the confrontation took an unexpected turn. While Jay Kirky was cornered at gunpoint, the intruders suddenly hesitated. In the chaos, they realized they had broken into the wrong home, and he was not the person they were looking for. The armed assailants had no personal vendetta against Jay Kirky at all. It was a case of mistaken identity or address. Upon this realization, the trio of intruders quickly decided to retreat. They fled into the night, leaving Jay Kirky physically unharmed but utterly shaken. He stood there trembling, stunned. If the armed men had chosen differently, his life could have ended right then.
What the fuck? Someone literally... Someone just broke in, like, smashed my window. The guy had a fucking machete. I can't call the police because they just pointed a gun in my head saying, if I call anyone, they'll... It's 5 o'clock in the morning. I don't know what the fuck to do. I can't call the police. I'll just wait until they've fucked off, I guess. but I can't stay here because my fucking window's smashed open. I was lucky though, I have a fucking machete. So I guess I'm lucky as fuck. I thought I was gonna die. I'm just happy that I'm okay. I don't want to head off, like I don't want to be on my own. That's my window. Might be like, sorry guys, I don't want to bore you, I just don't want to be on my own. I will end the stream though.
Jay ended the stream soon after. He wasn't physically harmed, and he lived to tell the tale. But the impact of that night lingered. Some viewers were genuinely worried. Others called it a stunt, clout chasing, because he never filed a police report. Not that night, and not in the days that followed. If it was for virality, it didn't work. Jay's Twitch never climbed past 2,000, and the moment faded as fast as it appeared.
What's wrong? Do not touch people, please.
In February 2021, popular live streamer Trisha Wang's kitchen stream suddenly turned chaotic. Trisha Wang, a Chinese-American professional chef turned full-time content creator known online as Trisha's a Birdie, who had competed on Gordon Ramsay's Next Level Chef, was live on Twitch, cooking for her 130,000 followers when a dangerous-looking stranger entered her home.
What's wrong? What? 야, 이거 뭐야? Who are you? Let's go. Excuse me, this is my house.
Viewers watched her demeanor shift as background noises startled her. She told a roommate to call the police as she tried to take charge and confront the intruder, who looked like he was going to hurt someone.
Do not touch people, please.
I love you, Psycho on the left.
Would you please sit down? Maybe we just sit down and have a calm discussion.
Happily. Do you want to speak fucking English or be fucking rolling those
I'm speaking perfect English to you, so could we please have
Please
a
sit
seat?
down.
I want to play someone in one of these games. I touched on my rights.
Can we please just calm
Give me
down?
in.
Sit down.
Out loud in English.
If you will sit down and have a calm
Use your
discussion.
voice. Can I play a game?
Please, this is not your home. You're breaking and entering. This is a crime.
You know it's my home. Why stop?
That's not even my name. Please sit down.
Maybelline.
Yeah, should I end the stream right now?
Wang quickly cut the stream. Police were called and the intruder was forcibly removed, but no public arrest records or charges surfaced. Wang chose not to press charges and instead sought help for the clearly disturbed man. The person's identity, motive, and mental state were never disclosed.
Please get out of my apartment right now.
On November 22nd, 2020, Hannah Viverette, a passionate though little-known TikTok user, was in her Bradford Apartments home in Maryland when a nightmare scenario unfolded. She was filming a dance video when her patio door slid open and a man she barely knew stepped inside her supposedly secure apartment. An undocumented individual reportedly sought by ICE, his intentions unclear, as Viverette stood there, making the TikTok videos she loved.
Who are you? Please get out. Please get out. No, please get out.
Are you sure?
Yes. Please get out of my apartment right now. Please get out of my apartment right now. Hello? Please come in. Yeah.
She bolted to a neighbor's apartment away from the intruder, 36-year-old Mexican Angel Moises Rodriguez Gomez. They called 911, but he fled before officers arrived. Police arrested him 2 days later. He was charged with burglary, assault, stalking, and malicious destruction of property and was later deported. This French live streamer collapsed and died during a 12-day non-stop humiliation marathon stream. This is Jean Portmanov. He'd been live for days. The latest stunt in a 12-day non-stop humiliation marathon that turned pain into programming. Some viewers called it content, others called it abuse. For months, Portmanov broadcasts pushed the line and kept pushing, while the platform he used, Kick, never pulled the plug. Jean Portmanov was a former soldier who reinvented himself online, first as a comedian, then a creator, then a streamer. He started posting in 2020, built followings on TikTok and Twitch, and by 2024 he was one of France's most talked about names on Kick. His streams were loud, chaotic, relentless. The numbers climbed, and so did the criticism. On August 18th, 2025, Portmanov pushed his already dangerous streaming style to obscene new levels, launching a 300-hour marathon from a rented property in Comtés, France, a spectacle designed to wring donations like never before. The rules were simple: pay up and he'd do it. No matter how degrading, the stream roared on for nearly 12 days, each stunt topping the last, until even his diehards were stunned by how far Portmanov was willing to go, and how much punishment he would take. But with extreme content like this, it rarely ends well. By hour 298 of the 300-hour stream, the chat sensed something was wrong. Portmanov lay on a mattress, motionless. The feed kept rolling, but his chest didn't. He had taken his last breath in his sleep, on camera. Co-streamers rushed in, shook him, called his name. But it was too late. The moment for resuscitation had passed. They missed it. The stream was quickly cut off and police was called. When police arrived at the rented property, Portmanov was dead. Prosecutors ordered an autopsy. The results: no trauma, no signs of third-party violence. Doctors instead pointed to underlying medical and toxicological factors. Portmanov had a history of cardiac and thyroid treatment, and that was cited as the likely cause of death.
Kids. Who is that? Chad, I just saw somebody in my house, no lie.
Popular Arkansas Twitch streamer Case Baker, known as Case O, with over 7.6 million followers on Twitch and more than 30 million across all platforms, was on his usual midnight stream. Then a green laser cut across his window and he froze. For a split second, it felt like a SWAT call gone lethal, a sniper's sight line on his chest. His biggest scare yet, live in front of thousands.
Chad, my Aunt Judy was going to the local library to read for some kids. Who is that? Yo, Chad, I just saw somebody. Chad, I just saw somebody in my house, no lie. Chad, I just saw something. Chad, I just saw something, no lie. Chat, I just saw a flashing green light at my window, and as soon as I looked at it, the flashing green light stopped, and I saw something move away from the window. That ain't one of y'all? Chat, if you hear a loud popping noise, you know what happened. Chat, if you hear a loud popping noise, you know what happened. No lie, what was that? Like, actually, what was that? No, we got a problem, hold up. Hold on, bro. Chat. I'm not even trolling, bro. Hold up, dude. There it is again. Yo, what? Chat, there is a green light flashing right outside my porch, bro. It's a lightning bug, man. Bro! Dude, that scared me, man. Chat, on everything I love, there was a green flashing light right at my window, and it looked like somebody was standing there with like a camera flashing it at me. And I just looked, there's a lightning bug in my house. You scared me? Scared for who?
It turned out to be a lightning bug, not a laser. No SWAT team, no sniper. Queso laughed it off. Funny in hindsight, but the scare was a reminder. If his address ever leaked and a real swatting happened, that split second could end very differently. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and watch this one.